A few versions of Batman's sidekick Robin have appeared in live-action films, but there are a lot more we've still yet to see. Which one might best fit into the universe of the Batman? Keep watching for the answer. When director Matt Reeves' The Batman premieres in the US on March 4th, 2022, it will mark the first standalone live-action Batman movie since Christopher Nolan's The Dark Knight Rises in 2012. Robert Pattinson will be donning the cowl. He'll be teaming up with Zoe Kravitz as Catwoman, and they'll be taking on a whole host of threats. There's Paul Dano's The Riddler, a Zodiac killer-inspired take on the character who's trying to expose Gotham's elites. There's also Colin Farrell as the Penguin, and John Turturro as the gangster Carmine Falcone. Batman will luckily get a little moral support from Bruce Wayne's longtime butler Alfred Pennyworth, played by Andy Serkis. As is always the case with a new Batman movie, one big question is whether Robin will be part of the story. Unfortunately for fans of Batman's stalwart sidekick, Robin isn't in the mix this time, though Reeves hasn't ruled him out in the future.
Holy heartbreak.
So far, Robin has shown up just a few times in live-action movies. He was played by Douglas Croft and Johnny Duncan in the often-forgotten Batman movie serials in the 1940s, and Burt Ward played Robin in the 1966 live-action Batman film alongside Adam West. Chris O Donnell played him in both 1995's Batman Forever and 1997's Batman and Robin. Like Croft and Ward's Robins, this was a Dick Grayson version of the character, a traveling acrobat whose family is tragically killed. The Dark Knight Rises had an original character with similarities to Robin, John Blake, who was played by Joseph Gordon-Levitt. He's a Gotham City cop who works with Batman and later reveals,
"You should use your full name. I like that name. Robin." Thanks.
That leaves a slew of DC Comics versions of Robin that may have shown up on TV and in animated productions, but have never appeared in a live-action film. Pattinson told Collider he's up for adding Robin, with conditions. Yeah, but he has to be 13. That's the only way I'll accept it. No, I love Death in the Family and stuff, but I think it'll be so cool. Also, people are so scared of it, but it's kind of exciting. I think it would be a really fun addition. Death in the Family is a 1988 comic story in which the Jason Todd version of Robin is killed by the Joker. Todd is an orphan and the second individual to take up the Robin mantle after Dick Grayson aged out of it. Later, Todd is resurrected as a vigilante superhero, Red Hood, who, unlike Batman, has no moral qualms about killing criminals. The Jason Todd arc, including the resurrection, would seem to fit right in with the dark tone Reeves is establishing with the Batman. There's also the third Robin, Tim Drake. He's a third iteration of Robin, who after figuring out both Batman and Robin's real identities, approaches Bruce Wayne and asks to become his next sidekick. Bruce trains Drake into one of the best martial artists and detectives in the world. Drake eventually ages out of the role too, after which he takes on a new name, Red Robin. If Reeves really wanted to throw a curveball, he'd go with the Stephanie Brown version of Robin. She's a street vigilante and the daughter of the supervillain Cluemaster, who starts her career as a costumed hero, Spoiler. She briefly claims a Robin mantle, but is fired for disobeying orders. She later becomes Batgirl. Or there's a fifth and most recent Robin, Damien Wayne, Bruce Wayne's son with Talia al Ghul. Since Talia appeared in The Dark Knight Rises and had a brief relationship with Bruce, and since The Batman is a wholesale reboot of the franchise, this one seems less likely. There's also Carrie Kelly from Frank Miller's The Dark Knight Returns, who spent some time as Robin in a version of Batman's very late career. It's also entirely possible that Reeves could follow Nolan and go with something new. Before he can do that, the Batman must first deliver at the box office. The good news is the critics mostly love it so far. Check out one of our newest videos right here, plus even more Looper videos about the Batman are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.